In the last class, we have discussed on the introduction to the S/4HANA Embedded Extended Warehouse Management, when we have discussed on the significance of the warehouse, how the operational level of warehouse functionalities, and we have discussed on the traditional warehouses and today's warehouses, how the difference is there, what is the requirement came up for SAP to come up with the embedded extended warehouse management in the S/4HANA, and the road path to the extended warehouse management, how it came into S/4HANA. Okay, and then we have discussed on the point like S/4HANA, while SAP is recommending all the business who are all implementing the S/4HANA to directly come up with the extended warehouse management, as it is the targeted architecture. The LEWM which is existing is not the targeted architecture for the S/4HANA. And then further we have discussed on the traditional, that means we in the current S/4HANA Embedded Extended Warehouse Management, they have given a facility as a basic warehouse functions and advanced warehouse functions. This point again we'll discuss at the configuration also in the next class. We probably will come up to the configuration part. That part also we'll discuss, and we have discussed on the various functionalities at the warehouse level: goods receipt, unloading, put away, replenishment and picking, packing, loading and goods issue, charts picking and cycle counting. These all things we have discussed. Then we have discussed on the inbound process, how the inbound delivery process will happen. We have seen the documents also, how the flow of the documents will be there: purchase order, inbound delivery, how the inbound delivery flown to the extended warehouse management. Okay, and then we have discussed on the business process of the inbound delivery at the extended warehouse management level, and how the system level process will be there. Simple inbound and as well as the complex inbound we have. And then we have discussed on the outbound delivery. At the same, we have discussed on the document flow. We have seen the documents, how the documents are executed at the outbound delivery level. And then we have discussed on the business process, and then system level, simple outbound and the complex outbound. And then we'll be coming back to the inbound delivery and outbound delivery again. Okay, this is the main functionality of extended warehouse management. So continuously we'll be working on these two areas along with the configuration which we will be working. Okay, so and then further to that one, we have discussed on the data transfer methods, how the data transfer methods which are working in the current system as a standalone server, and in S/4HANA what all the simplification we have discussed on the simplification, that at the core interface level, the elimination of the CAF. And then we have seen the document, how the flowing material is flowing once we have created in mm01. Okay, and then further to that one, we'll be discussing the integration today. Okay, once the integration is there, then we simultaneously will be discussing on the flow also, how the inbound delivery level and the outbound delivery, how the flow will happen. Okay, so integration means like, these are, as of now, the same. We have two levels of architecture is there. That means it's a landscape. First thing is like, we have currently also existing the standalone extended warehouse management, or else extended warehouse management with the supply chain management server. Okay, and it interfaces with the extended ECC. Okay, that is one of the landscape what we have. And now in S4 HANA it is embedded. Okay, so these two levels will be this integration is at the both the levels. You will have the knowledge at both the levels. If you see at if you find to see in your landscape that you are using a standalone extended warehouse management server also, this is the same thing which will apply. Okay, the only thing is like, we have the internal settings has got some of the things which has created. Here we'll be working on two levels. Okay, so here these are the things which automatically will happen. Okay, extended warehouse management means like high-end automation will be there. There are many things internally will flow. So here you can see many things. You can see the BAP is like always, these are all internally happening things. You need not much worry about how it is flowing and all. Just try to see the process, how the flow will happen, and just have the knowledge what all the things which matter to make this happen. That's it. Here there are two levels. One is like, as a consultant, what we'll be doing, and there are certain level of settings which the basis will do. Okay, so at these two levels will be, first level will be discussing on what as a consultant will be having. That means we need to have the knowledge, and we may will be doing in the configuration level. And second level is like that also I'll show you, but those things we will not do. Okay, those are the basis level settings. You will just have the idea for your knowledge sake. I'll show you all those things. Okay, so at the first level, when we have, why we have bifurcated these two things in the S4 HANA also, even though it is the same server, but it is till now it is managing as the both the even standalone server is there, ECC is there. Okay, so by that time when these two are data is moving in between those two systems, both are considered as a logical system. Okay, this is a basis level topic, we have nothing to do with the logical system. Okay, that is created by the and maintained also by the basis level. At that level, here I'll show you. So here you can see the ERP has got, this is one of the logical system, this is one of the logical system which talk to each other. That means the data communication will happen in between these two. Okay, so here, that's why we have in the S4 HANA also, we create this one as of now. The architecture, this is the architectural aspect which we have, we just need to follow that only. As an architectural point of view, this extended warehouse management system which is existing as a embedded is considered to be the logical system, which is a dummy logical system. Okay, that part we'll come back to that one. As of now you understand these two things, so we'll be considering it is like the ERP level configuration and the extended warehouse management level configuration. ERP, as all you know, we have the plant. We will have the plant, and we'll have the storage location assigned to the plant, and for that we'll be assigning the warehouse number. This is like this from here, this is new to us, like most of the people, this is new, like. So we have the centralized warehouse management. Warehouse is there, so that particular warehouse will have the configuration. That part of configuration we'll see: plant, storage location, and warehouse number. Here, you know, you all know the plant, how you define the plant, how the storage location is defined. We'll see the definition of the warehouse number, how the warehouse number is defined. So this is all the configuration what we are working on now, which impacts the integration. So okay, so this is in SPRO enterprise structure definition, logistics execution. We will be defining the warehouse number. Okay, so here this is 290 is a warehouse number. Okay, so we have defined this warehouse number. So anytime you will be just copying this one, and when you are creating this one, you will be copying from this one here. You just copy that one with the which number you want to copy, that one it will get copied. Okay. Once you define the warehouse number, this is all simple configuration as like the ERP level itself only we have. And in the assignment, logistics execution, SPRO enterprise structure, assignment, logistics execution, assign the warehouse number to plant and storage location. Here we'll be assigning the plant and that means plant and storage location combination to the warehouse. Okay. Here in extended warehouse management, when we are using the extended warehouse management, we'll use two storage locations, which is like it is a kind of mandatory, because here we have two levels. One is like wherein when we receive the stock and we'll process the stock till it reach to the final bin, and then the stock is available for sale, means like available to move or pick for the outbound delivery. Okay, these are the two levels. That part I'll show you here. here is, these are the two things. Okay, you're just seeing this is the PPT, and the other thing which I am showing is this is the SAP system. Okay, right. I hope you are able to. Last time also you have a question that we are working on the PPT. This is the system and this is the PPT which I am working on, because simultaneously both I'll be switching to both, because make you understand, otherwise it will be difficult. And one thing I request you is like, you try to follow the thing. Okay, so automatically you will understand, and most of these things are which are automated. The why EWM is a complicated and advanced application is because high end automation is there, many things which automatically will happen. Okay, so here the architecture is like, we have two levels of the process. When we receive the parts or material at the received on dock, GRA, it reaches to the goods receipt area, and then it flows. Okay, till the time it reaches to the final bin. Here you can understand. So the minute we have unloaded the parts or material, there is a transit time for these parts or material to reach till here. For example, these are the final bins. They, to reach here, there is a certain time and there is a process, because it need to be picked from here and then it need to be placed here. Till the time the stock is in the transit level, this is not available. Why SAP came up with this architecture is because in centralized warehouse management, when they are working, we are facing this issue, because many of the business, the receiving of the goods will happen at three levels. One is like, for example, we are at the extended warehouse management level. Second one is when they are using the centralized warehouse management, and then another one is like stock level, when you directly execute the migo and then directly you receive the stock. The minute you execute the migo means like, automatically the ZR is completed, means it is updating. The material document is created means like it updating the ATP available to promise. So once the ATP is updated, the sale order stock will get confirmed and you will be able to create the outbound delivery. So the same issue is happening with one single storage location. The stock is still not yet, and it's like, say, supposed to be in a transportation unit, if they got 5,000 parts or material, so for them to unload that, once they have unloaded, they have reached to the staging area, but to place them inside, so supposed to be some all these parts, to place them inside, there is a certain time it requires. In the meantime, if any of these part will have a outbound delivery and it came for the picking, they'll not having any idea that where exactly that part is existing, because this is in the staging area. Okay, so that's what where it has created a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and it directly impact, because whenever you are unable to complete the outbound delivery in time, it will create the customer level issues, means like your customer service is impacting. So that's why, to avoid that thing, here in extended warehouse management, SAP came up with this architecture like two storage location. One is a received on dock storage location, and then second one is available for sales storage location. Okay, so that's why we have the two storage locations here. This is AFS1 and ROD1, which are assigned to the centralized warehouse number. Okay, this is the key configuration, assigning the plant and storage location combination to the centralized warehouse number. Okay, after that, once we have the centralized warehouse number, then we have to assign this one to the embedded extend warehouse management warehouse number. Okay, for that, here we define.
Ram, just a moment.
Yeah,
I have a question.
yeah,
You're saying we have to create two storage locations.
yeah.
So AFS and ROD. So
AFS1 or ROD1, yeah,
in real time,
yeah.
there one will be the actual and the other one will be a virtual storage location, right?
No, it's not virtual.
Because. Mhm.
It's not
Because
virtual.
if I go to my plant or a warehouse,
Yeah.
they'll be having only one storage location physically. It is not two. If I go to my factory, I'll
No.
be having only one storage location. So the other one, whatever you are saying, like receive on dock ROD, it is only a representation in a system, or it's a virtual, because physically that storage location will not be available,
So
right?
okay, I come to your point. Okay. For example, physically how it looks. This is the same way how it looks. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
till the time
Mm-hmm.
the stock is in the transit to move till this here, it is ROD1.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it
Okay.
reaches here
Okay.
to the final bin,
Mm-hmm.
once you place that one there, that is available for sale
Mm-hmm.
storage location.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. So here
So
the
that
thing
means
will
that
come.
ROD,
Yeah.
that ROD storage location is not a physical location, right?
It's not, yeah, that's true. Because the AFS one, where
Okay.
exactly
Mm-hmm.
the parts or material is existing, that's where is the real location of the material. But remaining all is in the
Okay.
transit area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So ROH is a like virtual storage
yeah, it's a
location.
kind of
Yep.
transit
Okay.
level.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Okay. So, okay. So SPR, once we have configured the centralized warehouse number, further we have to assign that centralized warehouse number to the extended warehouse management warehouse number. So here we'll be defining the centralized extended warehouse management warehouse number. This is 2900 is our warehouse number. Okay. So the same thing is like which we have to assign the extended warehouse management warehouse number to the centralized warehouse number. Okay, that configuration part, which is a very key thing to integrate these two levels. Okay, the centralized warehouse number which we are creating is acts as like it only to interface with the ERP level only. It has nothing to do. We will not be doing any further level of configuration or it's going to impact anything. Okay, it's only for the integration purpose because the flow will happen from the ERP level to the extended warehouse management. So it is in the SPRO integration with other SAP components, extended warehouse management, assign the warehouse number to decentralized means the extended warehouse management warehouse. Okay. So here the 2900, this is assigned to the Action Warehouse Management Warehouse number 2900. So this is the assignment where the centralized warehouse number or Action Warehouse Management number both are getting integrated. Okay, that's one level. Okay, in the next level, okay, once we have completed the integration of the centralized warehouse number to the Extended Warehouse Management warehouse number, then further SPRO Extended Warehouse Management interfaces, ERP integration, here goods movements, map the storage locations from ERP system to the Extended Warehouse Management. Here we'll be assigning the plant and storage location combination to the Extended Warehouse Management warehouse number. Okay, here the key thing is like plant and storage location combination, our AFS1 and ROD1, we are assigning to the warehouse one. Here there are two other things. One is a logical system and the availability group. Okay, first we will discuss on the availability group. Availability group means like as we have two storage locations. Just now as we have seen that there is a transit level and where exactly the parts or material will rest or exist. Okay, so at these two levels, the availability group, it only for the system to understand the availability group means like whether the parts or material at EWM level, extended warehouse management level, the parts are in the goods in put away or completely available. 002 is for the completely available. This is for the AFS1 storage location, and 001 is the goods input away. This is for the received on dock level. Okay, so in the assignment part, we have the exchange warehouse management and the availability group are assigned to the plant and storage location combination. This logical system is created, that is the second level. Okay, this is the first level. We have these two settings. One is defining the centralized warehouse management warehouse, and then assigning it to the plant and storage location combination, then assigning the centralized warehouse number to the exchange warehouse management warehouse number, and then further to that assigning the plant and storage location combination to the exchange warehouse management warehouse and the availability group. Okay, this is the assignment part, or this is the configuration part as a consultant what we will be doing. Okay, so and this logical system level is like which is done by the basis consultant. That part of settings also I'll show you. So these settings are like related to the QRFC level settings. Okay, so yeah.
Ram, one question. Can you please go to the same screen? Logical. It's a configuration, right? This
Yeah,
screen is configuration
yeah.
system. But logical system is differ from pre-prod environment and development and then for
Oh yeah,
production,
yeah,
I hope.
yeah. That is
So
completely.
then if yes, but if it is a configuration, then like it, how you will in ND2, let's say I'm doing configuration in development system, then I have to put the logical system of production logical system, or you are going to change this logical system in production,
Logical
because if I
systems
put
will
the
have
logical
the difference. Like it depends on the landscape how the basis will create that one. Okay, that part we'll see like how
mm-hmm.
in the basis how they create that one. Okay, as you say that
No,
we have
I'm
the.
not. No, I'm not asking creation. Assignment in this screen, which logical system I have to
Yeah,
assign?
yeah,
Let's say
that's
I'm
what.
doing
See,
configuration
this
in
logical
development.
system, what in multiple systems like development, quality, and the production level, that logical system
Mm-hmm.
which is created. Okay, so logical system here in
Okay.
S4 HANA is like it is completely. This is related to S4 HANA means like S4 HANA 1610. Okay, so this is the logical system,
Mm-hmm.
the same server, and then further extend warehouse management is a dummy logical system. As what you are asking is like when we have multiple things like development, quality, and then the production.
Yeah.
In the same way, in the
Yes.
development, whatever the logical system name they'll give, and then in the it can be the same also. Okay, it can vary also. That is a basis
Mm-hmm.
decision.
Okay. Okay.
It's a basis decision.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So the next level of configuration which will come, it is all completely basis level. Will not be doing anything here. Okay. So you just see this one. So here extend SEM basis integration, basic settings, creating the landscape, name the logical systems. Name the logical systems is nothing but defining the logical system here. Okay, so here we have, this is for the S4 HANA which we have seen. Okay, this is the logical system, and then this is the for the IWM one. Okay, so this is different definition part, just defining the logical system, and then assigning the logical system to the client. So here this is S4 HANA, which is the client is 800. You'll see the uh, you can see here the exchange warehouse management is not assigned to the client because there we are working on the same server in S4 HANA. One is the same logical system which is assigned to the client. Okay, the next one is created. We'll see that one in the next level as a dummy logical system. So in the setup, this is the QRFC settings. These all settings are done by the basis level only. So we just need to understand how the extend warehouse manager, you can see here EWM as a dummy. Okay. So here in this one also, this is EWM as a dummy. It is created. And then we have the S4 HANA. This will have the access to this. Okay. So the same when it is created as for HANA, the same thing, the same name which they give us, we'll just put it there as an input. That's it. Okay. So these are the QRFC settings internally to process the documents or the data flow in between. Okay. So this is all done by the basis level only. So you need not to worry on all these things. Okay. Only thing is like the two levels which I have shown you. One is integrating with the plant and storage location combination assigned to the centralized warehouse number, and the centralized warehouse number assigned to the exchange warehouse management warehouse number, and the plant and storage location combination assigned to the exchange warehouse management warehouse number and the availability code. Okay, so this is the same. So I'll show you in the system how this impacts the flow. Okay, so I've shown you before also the extend in inbound delivery at the exchange warehouse management. Now in SAP S4HANA, I'm showing the inbound delivery. Okay, this is a inbound delivery which is flown to the exchange warehouse management. While it is flowing, so this is the inbound delivery. So here you can see this is the reference document which I have seen, right? This is the inbound delivery. Once it has flown here, this is the inbound delivery document created. Okay, these are the number ranges you have to understand here. In ERP level, we have the inbound delivery. Once it is flown to the exchange warehouse management, it is creating an inbound delivery that is with a different number range. If in the extend warehouse management, the inbound delivery number is this is the one. Okay, it automatically will happen. Okay, the minute you can see here why it is stating we are not creating any inbound delivery, it is maintaining only. Okay, so internally through the MAPI is like the system will automatically will create an inbound delivery. Okay, and then automatically when you open this transaction, okay, I'll show you the easy access part also. This is the transaction for slash and slash scwm slash prda. Once we open this one transaction and then give this number, that means we can search. We have multiple options here. We can search through the ERP document, means through the delivery or a purchase order, or if you have any production order also for that one, or else an advanced shipping notification. Some of the business will have the advanced shipping notification, or else this is the inbound delivery number. This is the inbound delivery for at the exchange warehouse. For this one, the reference documents will be shown here from the ERP level. So what the configuration which we have done, okay, for that one, what is the impact? We are just trying to understand here how the flow is happening, what is the impact, how the system is determining the exchange warehouse management, and then how it is flowing. For that one, we are I'm showing you the document so that you'll able to understand and relate to the configuration and understand the impact of the configuration. Okay, so this is the document, reference document, which is the inbound delivery. In the flow in the document, in the inbound delivery document at exchange warehouse management, you'll able to see this one also. Okay, so this is the same document which I have opened here. Okay, this is the document. This is open. Okay, so here when we create the inbound delivery will have the flow like through the purchase order, the inbound delivery will be created. We'll have the purchase order for this one. Before I'll show you the purchase order number also here. This is the purchase order number. For this purchase order number, we have created the inbound delivery. Okay. So once we have created the inbound delivery, means like in the inbound delivery, the system will have the plant and storage location combination. You can see here 2900 ROD1. System automatically will pick this one. Okay. So plant and storage location combination 2900 and ROD1. As we have done the configuration. Okay. In the configuration, when we have done, so here SPRO enterprise structure assignment logistics execution, assigning the warehouse number to the centralized plant and storage location combination. Here 2900 plant ROD1 slot storage location. We have assigned 290. Okay. So based on this configuration, system will determine in the transaction level. Okay. So here once we go to another level processing and stock placement. So here you can see system has determined the warehouse number 290. Okay. Once it determined the centralized warehouse number, further it will search that it has got, does it have any further configuration, that means further it assigned to the extended warehouse management warehouse number. It will reach to this configuration. This is at SPRO integration with other SAP components. Integration with other SAP components, extended warehouse management, assign the warehouse number to the extended warehouse management. Decentralized means extended warehouse management. So this is the configuration which we have done. 290 is assigned to the 2900, which is the extended warehouse management warehouse. Based on this configuration, system will move the data. Means like here decentralized warehouse means like this is once you create, and that means once you open once you create the inbound LB, once you save this one, it will show as distributed, means like it is distributed to the extend warehouse management, and you'll able to see in the transaction slash and slash SCWM slash PRD in the inbound delivery level at extended warehouse management. Once it has completed the transaction level, then it shows as like confirm, means like the flow is the transaction at the extended warehouse management is completed. Okay, so this is the configuration which we have done. First level, system has determined the plant and storage location combination assignment to the centralized warehouse number, and then it has determined the centralized warehouse number, and then it has find, that my system has determined that this particular warehouse number is assigned to the extended warehouse management warehouse number, and then it has distributed. Once it has distributed, the transaction flown to the extended warehouse management here. Once the transaction reached here, the inbound delivery transaction reached here, the process, so extended warehouse management means like in extended warehouse management, mainly what we do, we will be doing the execution part. Okay, so our main part at the extended warehouse management is the execution part. Execution part means like here you can see the once it has reached the transportation unit is reached, the part is like unloading, and then taking these all parts to the final bin, that is the put away process. Okay, this is all the execution part, and at the outbound level picking and then placing it at the staging area and then loading. This is all comes under the execution, means like a physical work is happening there. That's what is execution part. So the inbound delivery which is created, it is flown to the extended warehouse management for this all physical work to be completed. Okay, so once we have placed the stock here, means like the extended warehouse management job is completed. So for that, we have the process of the extended warehouse management level unloading and then goods receipt and then placing them in the final bin will happen. Okay, for those things we have. Once we complete those all things, you'll see here we have the completed status for the unloading, goods receipt and put in. Means like we have completed all the things. Okay, once we have completed these things, so system says that our part at the extended warehouse management is completed. So then system will move the data from here to the ERP level. So that is through here. I'll show you the log for that. This is similar at the all the transactions level. Okay, only thing is that these are all automated things. We just need to understand how the flow is happening, because as a consultant our main part is not executing the transaction. Okay, executing the transaction is not our part. Only thing is like you need to understand what exactly is happening behind, what is the configuration which is impacting the flow, and how the system is moving the data in between. The data movement is very key at the extended warehouse management level. Okay, so once the it is all complete, you can see all in green. Okay, the extended warehouse management, this is the, you can see the ERP delivery message sent to the ERP system. So this is the same system. This is the logical system as which I have mentioned. Okay, so this is the same which we have assigned to the client also. Okay, so once it has reached here, once it is all completed here, as it has sent the message here to the extended ERP level. So there, the first thing which will happen after completion of the extended warehouse management execution job is completed, once the system has sent the message to the ERP level, it'll reach to the inbound delivery. The same, this is the inbound delivery. The first data change which will happen here is like automatically is the this change. This will change to C, confirmed. Okay, the minute once we save this one, this will show as distributed, and then once it is reached here, it will show as a confirmed one. Okay, so the impact of the configuration is like, first, when we have seen system has determined the centralized warehouse number, and then it determined the extended warehouse, it is connected to the extended warehouse management warehouse, and then it has distributed. Once it has distributed, it has reached to the extended warehouse management level. At the execution part, the work execution has completed there. Once all execution part is completed, system has sent back the message to the extend ERP delivery level. At the ERP delivery level, the delivery is getting to the confirmed status. Okay, this is the first thing which will change. Once it is completed, status will update. Then system will in automatically will have a goods receipt document will get generated. This is the automated one. Okay, so as that's why I'm mentioning that most of the things in extended warehouse management will automatically will happen. So the only thing, the settings which matter will work internally, and how the internal BAPIs will execute both in between the ERP and the extended warehouse management level, and how the data will flow. Okay, once the data flown to the ERP level, it has changed the status to C, and once the status is changed to C, then this material document is executed. This is a GR, goods receipt document. This goods receipt document, you can see the parts or material has reached to the received on dock level. Okay, so as per the process, Once the parts or material has reached to the received on dock level, then further internally another document will happen. Because why it is taking it to the received on dock level, at the inbound delivery level at creation we have seen that system has picked that the plant and storage location as ROD1. Okay, so the GR will happen to the ROD1, and then automatically there is another document which will get generated. This is transfer in between the storage location to the storage location level. So that is we have, as we have two storage locations. So here you can see the once we have completed the GR is received at the received on dock level, and once we have received the parts or material at the GR at the received on dock level, the GR is completed. Immediately there is a transfer document with it. This is a 411 movement type. Okay, so the document is generated from the received on dock level to the available for sale storage location. Means like the stock has reached to the available for sale storage location. Once the available for sale storage location it has reached, the system will have the update at the, this is like this is reached here available for sale. Once it has reached to the available for sale, the stock will have the stock type will change to F2, and then it will get updated at the ATP level also. The main purpose is the ATP. ATP is plays a very strong role in the sale order confirmation. Okay, the minute once we till the time we have placed here, once we have placed here and confirmed, this is available for sale storage location. This is the actual. Okay, so this is the actual place where exactly the parts or material will be there. From where we'll pick. Once it has reached there, the system will automatically confirm at the ATP level that this stock can be picked. Like, okay, once it is given the confirmation at the ATP level, then only the sale order confirmation will happen. So this is the thing which may create, that means which has created many issues also. Because if you see, there are many business, because SAP is a generic solution, we work across many number of businesses. We may working at the FMCG level, consumer durable level, oral food and beverages industry, automobile industry, electronic level industry, or a huge manufacturing industry which will have number of parts. Okay, and certain level the number of products can be in thousands or lakhs, or else some of the businesses which will be working will be having more than million number of material also which will be working. Okay, so at that level when we are working with at such a high huge number of materials, so the to manage is very critical, to manage all those parts. That's why the business will use such a use application or a very advanced application as extended warehouse management to cater all those needs. Okay, so that's where we will have a clear thing, like, okay, so that you'll not have any issue at the picking level. This is all this architecture is developed. Okay, so and extended warehouse management, the very key thing is like you will able to see the part or material at every step. Okay, it's not like the same at the same at centralized warehouse number management or any other application. Or there are many other applications or warehouse management system level applications are available. Okay, which are not able to give this much of information in the, and the high end automation also. Here if you see in the inbound delivery here, the user can able to do all the things at one go. He need not move in between the systems, even in between the transaction codes. For the same at centralized warehouse management level, he has to move to multiple screens, multiple transaction codes and all. Wherein here in extended warehouse management, this is the only screen. When once after the completion of the delivery also, when we have to see the information, means like there you have to see and go through the multiple things, like multiple transaction where which you have executed or all those things. Okay, here at one go he'll be able to see all the things, and while executing also you need not move or in between the transaction codes, or else there is a flow of transition. It's one transaction he'll able to complete the inbound delivery process. That's where it has got high-end automated system and as well as a lot of user friendly. Only thing is like to getting into the extended warehouse management is a critical thing, just to understand the what is the extended warehouse management application and how it works, and you need to have a sophisticated user level knowledge also. Once it is provided, automatically it's the most easiest thing, like, okay. So once we have seen this integration part, further level is like we need to work on the structure part. What is the warehouse structure? Okay. So the warehouse, what we have seen after the plant integration part, the warehouse structure part will come. Warehouse, there are two levels. One is as a physical structure, the same which will map in the system. Okay. So here we see a physical structure is there. This entire complex is a warehouse. Okay, it has got multiple places from the yard and the door where the transportation unit is existing, and there is a staging area where we place the parts or material after the unloading, and there are the final bins where we place the stock after the put available, and then we'll be doing the picking, and then once we pick the parts or material we'll be staging it for the outbound delivery level, and there is a door with the outbound delivery level transportation units are assigned, and then they'll move out. Okay, this is all entire area. In between there can be multiple processes like repacking or packing, and then we have the deconsolidation process. So these all things including all together a warehouse will come. Okay, so for that one we have the warehouse number, we'll have the warehouse entire all the things which will happen here, and further to that one the warehouse is bifurcated as a storage type. In extended warehouse management, all these locations what we are seeing from the ad to the door, staging area, final bins, whatever the deconsolidation area, repacking area, all the things at the outbound delivery staging area, these all things are considered and created as a, we'll be configuring those all things. Okay, so these all things are created as a storage type. Under the storage type, we'll have the storage section and further storage bins. Okay, these things we'll be discussing in the next class. Okay, the next class we'll be working on the complete structure, warehouse structure, warehouse number, and storage type configuration. Storage type plays a very key role in the configuration part, because when we, as we have seen here, there are multiple areas which are located. Okay, every storage type will have a role. For example, a ad is there. Ad has a role. Ad's role is like you will be parking the vehicles there. Ad will give a place to park, and then door is like, door's role is like you'll able to assign the transportation unit to the door. Till that door itself only the door's job is there, and then there is a staging area wherein after the unloading the parts or material will be placed at the staging area, and then the final bin will have a role like it is a final bin. You will be placing the parts or material there. Okay, and in between if you have the deconsolidation will have a role like where you will segregate the parts or material, and then we have another role like work center is like a packing work center or a repacking work center. They'll be working for the packing purpose. Okay, all these things we'll be creating as a storage type, and we'll be bifurcating with the role, and then further to that one we'll have the configuration at the put away control level. That all. Hello. So warehouse number, and then here we'll be having the acknowledging the advanced functions also for that configuration part. that part I have shown you in the first class also. That part will coming back here again. That part we will discuss, and then we'll be discussing on the storage type. Storage type, there are multiple storage types are there. Okay, so those all significance of all those storage types, and then at implementation level, how we need to understand those all things. Okay, when we take the requirement at the requirement gathering, and when we visit the warehouse, how we have to identify what all the storage types they are using, and what is the significance of those storage types. Okay, how the structure is there. Okay, how which we have to define them in the hours configuration part as a warehouse structure, and how it impact the further configuration and the complete warehouse process. These all things we'll be discussing. And in the warehouse configuration level, we'll be having multiple things at the configuration level. We have the put away control level, and then the stock removal control. Okay, these all things we'll discuss. And then further to this one, we'll be discussing on the storage section, and then further to that one, storage bin, staging area, and warehouse door, and the activity areas in the next class. Those all configuration level we'll discuss. In this class, we have discussed on the integration configuration level, and then we have seen both the levels as a consultant what we do, and as a basis consultant. That means from the basis point of view, how the QRFC settings are there, how the exchange warehouse management is created as a dummy logical system, how the data is flowing, and we have worked on the configuration, and I have shown you the complete transaction at the inbound delivery level, how the data is flowing, how the system will determine the centralized warehouse number with the plant and storage location combination, and from there how the system will determine the extend warehouse management warehouse. We have seen the configuration impact. Okay, at that level, and then how the system is moving the data, that means the inbound delivery to the extend warehouse management, and then how the once the extend warehouse management it flown to the extend warehouse management, once the process is completed, how the data is moving back to the inbound delivery at the ERP level, and then how the GR is getting created, and how the another transfer of transfer document in between the storage locations is created, and how the stock has reached from received on dock to the AFS level, available for sale level. Okay, so these all things we have discussed in this class, and in the next class we'll be discussing further all these topics at the warehouse structure level. Okay, any concerns for today?
Ram, only one question. Can you please go to the document flow of inbound delivery?
Document.
Yeah, you are showing the inbound delivery, and in the inbound delivery, you are showing GR document. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
this is a
So here I have a specific, yeah, spec. Yeah, here when system, I mean system will create GR and this transfer posting from SLOP to SLOP. Both will happen at a time, or it's
see
on different
simultaneously.
times.
Once the ZR is completed, the next it automatically the transfer of document will get generated.
But it will be a problem. For example, in our warehouse,
Yeah,
they will do the unloading for the vehicle, for
yeah,
example, in the morning,
yeah.
and the goods will be available on the GR area for more than half a day. Okay,
If,
so it will be a discrepancy, right? If
that's why
in the
that's why.
ERP.
Yeah, yeah, I got your point.
Mhm,
Here, that's why we have
mhm.
the flow at the once it has flown to the extended warehouse management level, there is extended warehouse management confirmation part is there. It's not directly doing. That means the ERP level document is not directly doing. There is a confirmation from the EWM means like the execution part. As you say that your team has to complete the all the activity means like it is taking 4 hours plus time, then only they'll be doing the completion at the put away, right? At that time only the completed status will get updated at the EWM level.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah,
Once it
yeah.
is getting updated, then only the system will generate this message log. Okay. Unless until the activities are completed here, the system will not move. Once everything is completed, then only the system will send a message to the ERP level. Once after completion of all the activities, after the system is sending this message to the ERP level inbound delivery, then only here this GR will get generated, simultaneously this document will get generated. Okay, so that's why the execution is the key here. So inbound delivery
Mm-hmm.
here, it will not get do anything till the time the execution part is not complete. The control is there only.
Okay. 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 So maybe I am not bit clear. Maybe when you execute the transaction step by step, yeah,
It is a
should
simple
become more
thing.
clear. So,
See here,
mhm.
what you are selling is that saying is that your execution time will take 4 hours time, right? The same thing, right?
Exactly. When
Okay, the
let's
minute
say I got
I'll
an
show
inbound
I'll show you
delivery.
from the I'll show you from this document. You'll have a clear idea that from this slide.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, you are receiving the parts or material, right? So after receiving the parts, you say that for them to reach till here, it takes 4 hours of time,
Yep. Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So till
Yes.
the time the inbound delivery will be in the open state itself only. Nothing will get executed there. Okay. So
Okay. In ERP, no postings will happen.
nothing will happen.
Okay. 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 Mm-hmm.
ERP
Mm-hmm.
nothing will happen till the time you
Mm-hmm.
execute the documents here. Here we have three levels of documents. One is like we are unloading. Unloading is completed, status
Mm-hmm.
will get updated. Then
Mm-hmm.
you will do the goods receipt.
Mm-hmm.
The goods receipt status will get updated to the completed status. And the third level,
Mm-hmm.
once you move these parts or material to the final bin, that is the
Okay.
put away. That is the put away process.
Mm-hmm.
Once you put away,
Mm-hmm.
there is a task and warehouse part will get created. That part we'll see. Once we have the confirmation here that the part or material has reached here, then our execution part is completed. What you say, the 4 hours job which is completed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Once it is completed, then only system will have the status that the put away is completed. Then only the inbound delivery
Okay.
and the extend warehouse management will go to the completed status, and the message log will get created. That means the data flow will happen
Okay.
through the ERP level.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
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 So
So
after,
until that time, data flow will not happen to
yeah,
means ERP. Yes.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
data flow will not.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Got
Yeah. Okay. So any further concerns?
it.
Okay. So we'll be meeting in the next class and we'll be discussing further on these
No.
topics. Okay. So this video, that means this recording will be uploaded by Sriram. Probably by today's evening or tomorrow morning will get uploaded this one. Yeah. Okay. So thank you all.
Thank.
We'll meet in the
Thank
next class.
you. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you.